Alright, guitar nerds, let's talk tone. Today, I've got my hands on the Radial JDX direct drive, and this little red box is making some serious waves. Now, if you're like me, you've wrestled with getting a consistent, killer guitar sound direct to the board. Whether it's for recording, live gigs where you can't crank an amp, or silent practice, getting that authentic amp feel without the actual amp can be a real struggle. That's where the JDX comes in. This isn't just another DI box. It's an active direct box with built-in amp simulation. What does that mean? It means this thing takes your guitar signal, shapes it with some clever circuitry to mimic the response of a real amp, and then sends that juicy, amp-like tone straight to your mixer audio interface or whatever you're plugging into. No more thin, lifeless direct sounds. The JDX is incredibly straightforward. You plug your guitar in, connect the output to your recording device or PA, and boom, you're off to the races. But don't let the simplicity fool you. This thing is packed with useful features. One of the coolest things is the presence switch. Flicking this little guy on adds a subtle high-end shimmer and bite, giving your tone some extra sparkle and definition. It's like adding a touch of virtual air to your sound. Then there's the polarity reverse switch. This is a lifesaver for dealing with phase issues, especially if you're combining the direct signal with a mic amp. A quick flip of the switch can often tighten up your sound and eliminate any weird phasing artifacts. And of course, no self-respecting DI would be complete without a ground lift switch. This helps eliminate ground loop hum and buzz, keeping your signal clean and noise-free. One feature I really appreciate is the dedicated tuner output. This lets you plug in your tuner without interrupting your signal flow. It's a small detail, but it makes a big difference in a live setting. No more awkward plugging and unplugging between songs. Now let's talk about the sound. The JDX doesn't try to emulate any specific amp. Instead, it aims for a classic, slightly overdriven tube amp tone. Think warm, punchy, and dynamic. It's a great foundation for building your sound, and it takes pedals exceptionally well. I've been running everything from overdrives and fuzzes to delays and reverbs through it, and the JDX handles them like a champ. The build quality is rock solid, typical of Radial products. This thing is built like a tank and can definitely withstand the rigors of the road. It's compact and lightweight, easily fitting into your gig bag or pedal board. So, who is this for? The JDX is perfect for any guitarist who needs a reliable, high-quality direct solution. Whether you're a recording artist, a gigging musician, or just someone who wants a great amp-like tone for silent practice, the JDX has you covered. It's not going to replace a crank tube amp in a room, but it's a fantastic alternative when you can't use a real amp. It's a simple, effective, and well-built piece of gear that delivers a surprisingly good amp-like tone. If you're looking for a top-notch DI box with amp simulation, the Radial JDX Direct Drive is definitely worth checking out.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.